I don't even know what to say no more. I've done this video like 3 times, and I meant chocolate. I was like, I don't know how pregnant women eat. I'm not showing you nothing. You can't see that. And I've been practicing since getting raspy and across more truer. In terms to what extremes. My mom. I'm sorry, and don't worry, I got my brush too. Time for yourself. I mean, you always got the truth. You can talk, except my fingernails. I usually do them a little better. They are, my hands are. Hi. Hi, it's me. It's Jessica. Today's the day. Welcome to another one of my videos. Today is actually December 16th, 2013. I have a therapist session here in about 30 minutes. And then I gotta go travel down to Artesia, New Mexico and have the one-on-one with the therapist. So I'm gonna put my hair in curlers probably. Oh. Everything's been going good. Everything has been going good. Just, you know, the normal rush, brush your hair in the middle of your video, get up Mrs. Brush, say hi Mrs. Brush, hi! Alright, get all that out of the way. But work has been going good. As you know by my latest videos, I'm just saving up for post-op surgery. And checking out all my options. If I leave my trailer here, if I bring my trailer to Texas, you know, there's just a whole bunch of stuff. I even wrote a letter. I'm going to bring copies. I get the schedule for 2014. I am planning on taking 10 days off. And I had somebody on Facebook go, what? Or I mean 10 weeks off. And somebody was like, what? I only took 5 weeks. And I'm like, so? You know what? It is what it is. I'm not rushing things. I could probably return to work in 5 weeks. I don't think work would allow me because I'm driving a big rig. And if I were to get in a wreck, not fully healed, behind the wheel of a big truck, to some soccer mom and their kids, believe me, I would probably end up going to prison for manslaughter or something. I gotta take a little extra time off. Being behind the wheel of a big truck, seriously cannot take chances. Oh. See, my therapist session's getting ready, ain't it? Truth is, yep, that's my therapist, so I think I gotta stop this one, because, so my video will still be on this one. Let me close this one. We delivered your order? What order? Don't be delivering my order. Oh, what's this conversations? No. Contacts. Okay. Ooh. When did I get my name changed? My therapist is asking me. Well, one of my therapists. Oh my gosh, let me look. I gotta pull out my purse. When did I get my name changed? So I gotta look, and believe me, I keep all this in my purse anyway. So you see me pull this out many times. I have binders all over. It's like a day planner, okay? And I keep all my walking, but you can tell I just put these little binders on it. It's just a hard case, so the letters themselves, this is a good idea. So my video is getting interrupted from here to answer questions before my session with the therapist. And see, I got all my letters and everything in here. So it just keeps them from getting bent. It's a protective thing. Oh, Texas Surf Company. Woohoo! I guess I can leave that out. I didn't want to bend the... Okay. I know I keep copies. There's a copy of that letter. This one. Aha, is it. When is it dated? Oh, gotta look for the judge's date. The judge signed it June 4th, 2012. Alright, so I answered that question. And I always keep copies of everything I need in this little red binder. If you don't have one with your walking papers, see, like I said, it's just it keeps it from getting bent in your purse. See, it's not really flimsy. It was for business card holder. That's what it was. It was a business card holder, and I just took out all the things at Office Depot or Staples or something. And obviously it makes perfect. Just put your letters in there. That way when it goes into your purse, it doesn't get all thrashed, all bent, all wrinkled. Because you want to keep your originals with you, or good copies of your originals, in case you end up getting pulled over by the cops, going to jail, seeing a judge, a rent-a-cop mall. You never know. I got my walking papers in here. I got everything in here. So if somebody thinks I'm in the wrong bathroom, it's all in here. I mean, but I just, nowadays, I'm so far, my license says female, so you know what, I just show my license, and I don't even pull this out. So I always keep it in a special, so back to my video. My therapist is still typing away. I'm doing a Skype session at home, so it is for one of my letters. Like I said in my last video, one of my letters got declined, sort of. So we're fixing that now, which is all good. So it's a PhD in psychology, not in counseling. So it is all good. I did write a letter for HR because after this I'm going to HR. I mean, I got all kinds of stuff in a binder, yada yada yada. I got days off. I'm prepared, and I'm going to do this video in segments, but I should upload it later. I got my schedule for next year with a lot of vacation time planned. I tried to bring them over to another, you know, with different days, doing different things, getting ready for February, because we're only, what, 70 days away. Tomorrow's 69 days away, and I'll be in surgery. So, but I wrote this letter, and I'll give it to my HR department at work. And it's just a medical leave request, a letter for Jessica, you know, me. And it says, this letter is to inform the company HR department that Jessica, Annette, me, employee number blah blah blah, is requesting some time off under the Family Medical Leave Act, as stated by the FMLA guidelines, and the employee handbook. From February 20th, see, I'll be in Thailand on the 12th, so I'm taking vacation time before, but from February 20th, 2014, till April 27th, 2014. That's where I get my 10 weeks. And a lot of people are like, you know what? I only took 5 weeks. And I'm like, well, you know what? I drive a big truck. I can't. Believe me. We talked about this earlier. Lawsuits, not good. Prison time. And then I gotta walk stairs. I gotta go 2 flights of stairs. Every time I stop and get loaded, I gotta walk 2 flights of stairs and do that 2 times. It's about 15 about 15 foot up. Some of them are 20 foot up. So it's like 2 flights of stairs. So once before I load, once after I load, because you got to gauge the tanks. You got to see how much oil's in there. So obviously there's a lot of stair climbing. I might not be able to do that. I need to take extra time off. And it's better to be safe than sorry. And I'm prepared. With a lot of top ramen, I'll be prepared to take the extra time off. Because believe me, you don't want to be running with stitches down below. It ain't going to work like that. So anyway, 10 weeks. Jessica will be recovering from gender reassignment surgery. Okay? Call it gender confirmation, whatever. It's not a confirmation anyway. Come on. A confirmation, that's if you get a blood test or something and it's like, you know what? You're confirmed. You got chickenpox. You're confirmed. You got the flu. I'm sorry. Use whatever you want, whatever you're happy with. I'm not going to tell you what not to use, but I'm sorry. If you're going to confirm something, you're not going to need a scalpel to confirm it. Okay? That's just the way I think about it. I'm old school. What the heck? It should be sexual reassignment surgery, but I like the gender reassignment surgery term better. So anyway, I put that in the letter. She will be recovering from gender reassignment surgery. Jessica is requesting this time off for medically needed treatment of herself or for herself, as well as the healing process as she finalizes treatment for gender dysphoria. Okay, I use that term. That's what the new W path is. Anyway, she has seen both doctors and therapists for transgender issues since 2011. I'm leaving it blank, blah. I don't want to write a 25, this is one page. Okay? Since 2011. This needed surgery will complete many years of treatment so that she can live a healthy and normal life. Yeah. Jessica hopes that by April 27th, she'll be released to full duty by her doctors to perform all of her job duties. That's the 10 weeks. Or that the company will have some light duty available. Okay. For her. In either case, Jessica will be ready to return to work as per doctor's orders and instructions, as well as any checkups on any of those dates so that she can return to work as early as possible. This medical leave request, and that's what I put, this medical leave request involves private information that shall be deemed confidential and protected under privacy concerns for the employee's safety both at and away from work. With that being said, this letter should only be read by people that need to know under company policy the details of the absence of Jessica Annette and nobody else. Signed, thank you, signed. So I wrote it. Okay, so we're getting ready. I gotta get ready to go. I'm gonna give this letter after this. I'm gonna go over to Artesia. I'm gonna hand this over to my corporate headquarters. I'm gonna talk one-on-one, and it's. Am I scared? Am I nervous? Yeah, sort of, kind of. I don't tell work this stuff. Okay, work doesn't know. If they do know, they don't tell me, and that's, you know, it's time to tell them. I'm gonna be disappearing for a while. When I come back, I'm going to have breast augmentation, so you know what? I won't need this padded bra anymore. But it'll probably be a little bit bigger up there, and you know what? If I wear tight enough jeans, I'll have camel toe. So, I'll go to Walmart. I told somebody that the other day on Facebook. I'm like, you know what? That's my dream, those girls at Walmart. I want to go into old sweatpants. I mean, this is the true this is how you know you can pass. No makeup. Just wake up. Just hair all natty and ratty. You got the sweatpants on as your pajamas, and they're like too tight, 2 sizes too small. You got that overgrown shirt with the big spaghetti stain down it, but those sweatpants, they got that camel toe showing right through, and you got the flip-flops, and you're going through Walmart like you don't care. That's true passing. Obviously, I still use Mrs. Brush, and of course, I still use makeup. They don't go nowhere. And my teeth. Gotta have my teeth. Remember those? Just go back to the 00 video. Go back to those early videos. You could see me. So, everything is good. I'm getting ready to have a therapist session to get one of my letters for finalized for surgery. Then, like I said, going to the one-on-one in Artesia. I'll continue this video there, tell you what happened here. This is just a retouch anyway, so it's all good. But yeah, I'll be right back. So I'm not even going to say be true, be yourself, because you already know that by now. Hang on, I'll be right back. Hi, I just got back. I got actually the stuff from WHD, Department of Labor, Workforce, House Division, U.S. Wage. That's it. U.S. Wage House Division. So yeah, today's over. Today's still the 16th of December. In case I forgot to tell you earlier, but no, I didn't forget. So I had my interview with my therapist. Went pretty good. I always get nervous when I tell somebody. You know, when it's somebody new. I know it's needed for the letters, and I wasn't worried about nothing. It's just the fact of telling somebody. Maybe that's just me. You know, I just don't go around telling people. It's neither here nor there. Just as long as I know, and everything's usually fine and dandy, but obviously you need to tell people when you start getting letters and doing it the W pathway, and making everything legit in legal terms. Not that if you don't see a therapist, it's not legit. By every means, it's legit if you feel it's legit, but as far as society's concerned, it's, I guess, more legit if I follow the rules. So my transition has always been about following the rules. So it's all good. So the therapist session went good. You know, went through the whole shebang, you know, being adopted, breaking down my walls, being myself, you know, therapists, you know, just asked me the standard questions, you know, and it went pretty good. It went good. So, and then after that, I went to work. I was going to make a video at work, and I was nervous as all get out. I'm still a little jumpy. Why I'm jumpy, I tell a therapist it's good. I'm calm, I'm not jumpy, but I tell somebody at work and I'm still jumpy. I still got butterflies in my stomach. Everything's fine. Work is like 100% supportive. They know the situation's a delicate issue, and I figured they would. And I didn't think they were going to hand me a pamphlet. I mean, they basically said, yes, Jessica, you are eligible for FMLA, you know, the Family Medical Leave Act. And under the company's policy, it is for my own serious health condition. And they already had this checked. So they already kind of knew, I think. I don't know. I didn't tell them I was pregnant. So, yeah, it says the birth of a child. So they didn't check that. So maybe they knew. I don't know. And this was already checked. Because you are the spouse or daughter or parent of the covered. Yeah, so that because of my own serious health condition. So maybe they knew. I don't know. I just thought of that. I just got back. I mean, it's a big pamphlet. I mean, it's seeing that's disgusting. I know. You. So yeah, but I do gotta bring a attending physician. So I gotta contact my physician in Albuquerque because that's the one I'm going to see. I'm switching doctors basically. So you've done the FMLA. Oh, contact. Okay, so I gotta go through her. All right, cool. Truck driver. I gotta sign. I gotta do this. then the very back, there's a whole bunch of stuff that was neat. I gave her the letter. She was kind of happy with the letter, and I made my own calendar maps with colored little dates saying, purple, I'm going to be off. Right? That's it. Light yellow, I might be light duty if the doctor allows. And they're like, cool. They don't worry about it. And that's what that was the main thing. It wasn't that, hey, they're going to fire me. They're not going to fire. I just needed to know, if they were going to back me on this. And though it's kept hush-hush, and I made sure that it's kept hush-hush in the HR department, only 2 people will have access to the letter. They're actually going to go meet with the big boss, their boss, and say, guess what? Jessica is, she's taken the medical leave act. She is doing it. She's already qualified. You don't even need to know why. And that's cool. So I needed that reassurance. But I had the letter. I read, I guess I read it, written it pretty good. And it's just neat to know that they're gonna, they're gonna back me up. As far as if I do everything by the book, by the pamphlet, if I get the doctor to sign off on stuff afterwards, because I got a physical demand analysis sheet. I mean, that's what they call it. They call it a physical demand analysis. I'm not joking. And you can see how thick this is. This is all on my job duties. Well, not that part. So, I mean, air ride, truck, usually competed standing on dirt or sand, dirt or gravel, load hoses. I got to lift up to 50 pounds before they sign me off for full duty, 4-inch load lines. Hose to the bottom of a rail car so I could do, more hoses. They want to make sure that I'm cleared to go back to work. Nature of carrying independently, up to 50 pounds. Gauging equipment, so that's 10, 20 pounds. That's what I was saying, carrying 20 pounds up the stairs. I'm not going to be ready in 5 weeks. I'm sorry, okay? It's all good. It's not a race. And it's my job. It's my career. I don't knock somebody that's the secretary. I wish I could do it. I don't have the voice for it, obviously. Dirt, payment. They want to make sure I'm cleared for company and employee use. So it's not even for healthcare provider. Is the reach beyond the full arms? Yes, no. So I got all this stuff that the doctor's going to have to run. And these are some serious pages. How long is a normal shift? 12 hours? Yes. I mean, outdoors, and noise, 85 decibels. So, which is, just ear protection, stuff like that. So I got to bring that to my doctor before my doctor checks off on me, which I got more in this pamphlet. The doctor's got checkup sheets. Will the employee be able to do this, that? And if there's light duty work, will work with me, they said. So that's cool, without going into full details about it. Yeah, light duty guidelines. So I got a whole nother little pamphlet for light duty guidelines. It's crazy. So, and they had all this ready for me, which I was worried over everything. I was, and rightfully so. But now, like I said, today's the 16th of December. Surgery, I'm gone. In 2 months, less than 2 months, I want to be in Thailand. Less than 2 months. Okay, I want to be in Bangkok. I want to be in my motel. I'll be in tourist mode on the 16th of February, but, I might be outside of Bangkok. I might be at a temple, visiting some Buddha temple when you think of me. I don't know. But I can start making plans now. If this is the case, if I'm, good and I'm golden, believe me, I'm going to keep this job. $24 an hour, I'd stupid not to. And, I tell you people this all the time. People are like, well, I don't recommend it. Don't jump out to the oil field unless you want to. It's 12, 13-hour days. But the money's good, and there's work out here like crazy. I mean, as far as truck driving, and there's other stuff too. I mean, office work and stuff. It depends on your experience. You just gotta, I wouldn't say drop what you're doing and take a chance, but start. You can, if you're on the other side of the country, you can at least check on the internet, give some resumes out to different countries, and if moving's your right decision, I'm only making two figures. I'm still making two figures. I'm still making 60 to 70,000 a year. Nothing to brag about. Nothing to brag about at all. I mean, for a single person, that's pretty good. There are people out there making, three figures. So in the oil field, I just, you know what I'm saying? I don't want it. I don't want that responsibility. So that's just me. And I'm only going to do 1 or 2 more years in the oil field and I'm gone. And there's oil field like in North Dakota. There's Midland, Odessa's the big part of the oil field of Texas. The economy is booming out here. There ain't no excuses. You got to do what you need to do to survive. What you need to do to be happy. But like I said, when I looked at it, it's like, you know what, Jessica? If somebody told you to shut the hell up, do your job for 1 full year. Just do your job, and you know what? Your job will pay for your surgery. And you think about the old 1800s, the 1700s, all the nomads on their horses, the cowboys and Indian type stuff. They'd ride around, they'd just be nomads. They got their horse, whatever. You know what? They'd be walking up to a farm and they'd be going to work on a farm just for food and a roof over their head. Maybe a little bit of extra spending money. Be a cattle rancher. Her. You've seen all the westerns. I don't know if that's true or not, but it's kind of the same thing. It's like for a year. Would you just work for a year if somebody paid for your surgery? Yeah, chances are you would, if you're like me. And that's what it turned out to be. So, work in HR, there are 2 people that for sure know that, hey, Jessica is transgendered. Other than that, they don't know much more. It's not that big of a deal. I don't tell people at Walmart. I don't tell my coworkers. But I got the packet. I am eligible. I am golden. I will not get paid. And they did tell me I will not have my insurance covered. And I said I knew that. And that's why I turned it down again. So for you people that were sitting there going, hey, Jessica, you're a fool for turning down insurance again. No, I'm not. For being in a manual labor job, and I got to get okayed and cleared to lift 40, 50 pounds and drive a truck, I'm going to need at least 10, possibly 14 weeks. It's 3 months, possibly 3 months off before I return to work to full duty. 3 months of not getting a paycheck and having to pay insurance under Cobra. Cobra's not cheap. And if you know the details, then you know I made the right choice. Just as long as I stay healthy, which, you know what? I'm going to stay healthy. So, January 14th, I see the doctor in Albuquerque. I give him some of the stuff, and we go from there. I get also pre-screened for my surgery. Next week, I am going to Dallas. I'm actually going to pick up my visa and my passport because I had it mailed over there. Just better, more secure. My mail is, trusted over there. Here it's sort of community, so I got it shipped over there because I trust the people that it got shipped to. So I'll pick that up next week, say hi to my ex-girlfriend, and, wish her a happy Christmas because it'll be, the 22nd, 23rd. Head back on the 24th, and then the 25th, I gotta go back to work. So this is the last video of this 28 series. Work knows. Work is fine. Work is going to protect me. She calmed me down. She said, you know what? I can understand. And she goes, you got to be excited. And I said, yes, I'm extremely excited. It's neither here nor there, and this is what I said. It's neither here nor there, and I don't tell people, but this is completing a big portion of of my life. This is not of my life, not completing it, but you know what I'm saying. It's all this transitioning, it's not putting my transition in an end. I know that. I'm always going to be transitioning for the rest of my life. I'm going to be in a nursing home still transitioning because all this is new to me. There's a first time for everything. First time for this, first time for that, first time this. Jessica's first job, now Jessica's second job. There's all kinds of little firsts. So you're always transitioning. Pretty soon Jessica's going to have her first nursing home. And you know what? It's all good. It's all golden. Maybe I'll win the Miss America pageant too, but I doubt it. So I am nervous. Work knows. 2 people at work now. And it's in the HR department. And I'll be fine. It's all good. I wrote the letter good. I detailed it good. I have a good support system. I have good therapists that help me, and good friends that pretty much talked to me beforehand and calmed me down and gave me ideas. The letter I wrote took me a little while, and I put it on Facebook, and people at Facebook sort of kind of proofread it some more, and sort of kind of twisted it and dumbed it up a little bit more. Keep it short and simple, or simple stupid. KISS. Keep it short and simple. Not too much information in it, so it's time to move on. Just moving on. We got, like I said, less than 2 months. Tomorrow, or by the time I put this video up, it will be today. It'll be the 17th, so I might as well just go ahead and say it, because usually on Facebook I count down the days, and tomorrow will be 69 days. So I usually put a song with the letter or with the number of days in the title of the song. So with 69 days, you can imagine what song I am going to play tomorrow. I got my first real 60. Yep, I'm going to play that, the summer of 69. So I'll play that one tomorrow. And then, like I tell people all the time, hold on. Put that over there, and then stop this. Whoop, hold on, stop. On day 0, and people love this. They think I'm joking, but on surgery day, I am actually gonna play this song on my Facebook page, and it's all good.
Well, in that case, it gives us one more to do. In that case, we got this. We got to do our alma mater. We must do our alma mater. When I was a little bitty boy, my grandmother bought me a cute little toy. Silver bells hanging on a string. She told me it was my ding-a-ling-a-ling-o.
Okay, so yeah, no, I got humor. You got to have humor to go along with your situation. So obviously, I'm going to be singing that song on the way on the operating table to the doctor, believe it or not, and I don't care if they don't have a sense of humor. No. Chuck Berry was cool. Come on, I won't be able to sing it after the 25th. So I'm going to go. It's all good. Panic no more. It's trailer staying here. Job is staying here. I have a job when I get back. Just as long as I don't screw it up before I leave and do something stupid, get in a wreck, spill a bunch of oil. I mean, it's not like, I'm protected, but I can get fired any day. I can open my mouth like I normally do, piss somebody off. But no, I won't do that. It's all good. You just got to remember, you got to be true. You got to be yourself. Those 2 things. Seriously, you got to be true. You got to be yourself. While you're at it, be true to yourself. That's 3 things. But just be true, be yourself. So until next time, peace.